Grape tea for kicking up with the Puerto Rican princess at Johnson's Cabaret, California, season 6.
We're going to start off with Joseline's Cabaret, California, episode 10, aka Jose's Brothel. And what I love about this is just the fact that I was right without even really watching the show. What do I mean by that? We dibbled and dabbled, covered a little bit of Joseline's Cabaret, Texas, a season that a lot of people liked, right? And I was getting, recommendations to cover the show. People like, oh, I like your baddies coverage. I like, your circus coverage, whatever I cover. They like, okay, hey, check, try this out. Kind of like what we did with Now That's TV, right? Don't get it twisted. I'm probably the number one content creator / blogger that actually listen to my supporters. Okay, I listen to the Grape Tea game. Okay, I listen to the replay game. Okay, y'all tell me to check something out. 9 times out of 10, we do it. Right now, if we continue watching, that's a different thing. But I'll cover it. Right. But I told y'all that when I even watched Joseline's Cabaret, I said it's just baddies with a stripper pole, right? My bad. I got it because it's Zeus fans at this point. We got to use the rock tar voice, y'all. You don't know what you're talking about. Joseline's Cabaret is better. It's different. It has a plot. It has a goal. And I said, I said it literally is just Joseline's baddies. These hoes done dance for about 2 minutes. We on 10 episodes, each episode 50 minutes. You do the math. You do the math. They doing hikes and scavenger hunts and eating bugs and rock climbing and stuff. It has nothing to do with the dancing. So it's just funny to me because basically what I'm saying is I ended up being right again without even fully watching the show like that. I already know what it was. I just want to put that out there. Another thing too is that everything that y'all hate Natalie for, y'all love Joseline for, and it's super interesting. It's hella weird. People don't know what they want in life, what they like in life. Just shut up and watch the shows. Just shut up and enjoy the shows. What do I mean by that? Natalie be letting these girls get away with this and this and that. Joseline go off on the girls, right? But then Joseline will go too far, and y'all be like, y'all don't like that. When I'm like, well, and Joseline's a hater. She don't let her girl shine. And I'm like, well, Natalie do, but y'all still don't like her. So y'all don't know what type of PIMP y'all would like or madam. So just shut up.
Get the fuck out of here, man. All that bullshit.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways, Joseline's baddies. All right, because that's literally what we watching. So this is our recap, okay, of the episode. It was all right. It was pretty interesting to see. Pretty much, y'all, the whole damn cast got cut. And to be honest with you, at first I was like, damn, that's kind of whack. But then again, I was like, no, these hoes gotta go. And I actually was like, man, Natalie should have did her own baddies. Remember one of the drawbacks? For one, this cast was horrible too. Zeus cast and directing literally needs to be under investigation. They are collecting a check for nothing. I don't literally think they're doing their job. And what makes it worse is I think Joseline handpicks these girls, which means she don't need that ability. She needs to have that ability taken away from her. She don't know how to cast at all. Trash, right? Because I believe that the Jose's Brothel California cast is just as bad as Baddies Gone Wild, which is arguably the worst cast of all time, right? And to put it with Baddies, comparing it to Baddies and Baddies Africa, I didn't realize that it really wasn't no replacements. Other than when Latina Rose came back, I guess she replaced Ivory. That's it. I mean, when she came, not came back, but you know, when she came to the show, Amber Rose fake niece, right? Hoes should have been sent home. Russian Cream. It's a lot of hoes that should have just y'all should have been sent home, right? So I do give Joseline her credit for sending these hoes home. Bye. Y'all gotta go. Now it was interesting to see who was sent home. Cause I'm like, Miss Kanaya can go, Jayne Doe can go, G Baby can go. You know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about the hottest flame. We're gonna talk about it. But anyways, any food. Shout out to Zeus Fair Use. This was the trailer of the latest episode of Jose's Brothel. Let's check it out. Oh, my bad. I guess I slowed it down. What was that about?
Not here. Unfortunately, Neek is not here.
I hope that Joseline just be like, you know what? She's great for tour.
I don't know what to expect, but I'm on whatever time anybody else is on.
We arrived to like some mountain. I'm gonna count to 3 and I'm gonna meet you on the top of the hill. 1, 2, 3, go.
I ran 2 miles up a mountain.
You see, we should get a little more background check with the girls too, to get to know them a little more. It's like as soon as you get to know these girls or they start being faves or something like that, Joseline gets rid of them because she's a hater. She does not want any of these girls, any of these women to outshine her. Unlike Natalie, as much as y'all drag Natalie lets these girls be stars. She'll take the background. She'll remind you that she's still Natalie Nunn, but she'll let, you know, whoever breaks out to be the star, right? And I'm saying that because I didn't know Danny was in the military. Danny got crazy stamina. She's in shape. Shout out to her. I will say this too, y'all. I don't like her. She dirty Q-tip. She annoying. She's disgusting. But especially when you see this scene, y'all, when they working out and stuff, doing the hike. T-Love look good, y'all. T-Love body is T.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I just had to say that.
All these are out of shape. Why didn't y'all tell y'all friend to shut the up?
Should we tell her to calm down?
They could have told Neek to shut the up more often. There's also eliminations tonight. You sure you guys don't want to walk away with her? I'm not going to fight y'all. Y'all ain't to me.
I'm a little nervous now, you know? You never really know what's on Joseline's mind. Bro, nobody want to fight you because you want to fight over some bum free, bro.
We still talking about that? I don't want to be part that. Stop! G baby, why are you here?
You want to get up there?
In my hair.
You gonna catch that face pose?
Straight, get that straight, get that.
So they was getting in the paint. G baby gotta go though. G baby gotta go. She just a little pothead. Get your little. And then remember, Ricardo actually called her out too because she was like, "I'm hurt. I don't want to fight. I don't have to fight." She threw shade at Kanaya too, Miss Kanaya. I don't want to fight. I don't have to fight. And but Ricardo was like, you sure know how to do all these different dance moves and stunts and you know what I mean, challenges and stuff. You don't seem real hurt. Damn, she annoying, y'all. But yeah, so that was the trailer. We gonna get more into it. I was very ashamed, not ashamed, disappointed, right? Yeah, I was very disappointed in Chinks. Y'all know I love me some Chinks. But I would even say this, y'all. Chinks gotta go. Ain't no bias over here. Everybody can get it, y'all. Damn near this cast is trash. I love me some Chinks. It looked like Chinks get in the paint next episode too. I forgot who it was with. Was it Oceans? I don't know, y'all. I remember the last at the end of the episode, it'll show you the next episode. She got into it with somebody. But anyways, y'all, she was the last, like by a large margin, right? She was the last in that hiking challenge when the girls was hiking and stuff like that. Danny won, by the way. She was the last one and just heavy breathing, like, damn, girl, like, I don't get in shape. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be, how you a dancer and you're not in shape? I don't get that. I just don't understand that. It's supposed to be doing like pole work and all that. I don't know. That was yeah, I was disappointed, y'all. And remember, to literally the same day, the next thing that they got to do, right? Before eliminations, right? They do the hiking thing, and then they go, they do the rehearsals, right? Chinks was late. Talking about, I fell asleep. I said, come on, ho. Come on, ho. Come on. What we doing? You got to go.
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
They so irritating. Chinks really irritated me with that. At the beginning of the episode, if you guys did not know, Neek was sent home, which was super random. I said, wow, okay, that was different. Then Hottest Flame volunteered to leave. And I told y'all she should have left after the first couple episodes. Bye, ho. Supposed to be a wrestler and tough and all that stuff. You got beat up by Oceans and was scary ever since. Bye. Miss Natural had food poisoning, so she had to go. So that's 3 girls back to back. Then she got into it with Egypt just because she had the rest in B face looking like she don't want to be there. So she kicked her out. Y'all, this is like bam, 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 bam. And then she got into it with Lexi Gold, Rosa Parks, the one Chinks knocked to the back of the bus. She was mad at her. And she was just talking about because she looked ugly or something. She was like, that's literally what she was saying. She like, I don't know what's wrong with your face. I don't know if you mad or happy or like you just ugly. Fix your face. I said, damn. This is basically what Joseline said.
So, bitch, you're ugly. Bitch, you're ugly. You're ugly. You been ugly. Bitch, you never been cute. Never been my type of tea, bitch. On my soul. Never been no brown skin, honey bun. No, none of that, bitch. You been ugly, bitch.
Man. And I can't lie, y'all. It's not to the level of Joseline, but like Lexi is funny looking. I'm just being honest. And I'm just saying, and I'm just going off of what Joseline says, because sometimes you don't know, like, her facial expressions. I don't know if she's mad, if she's happy. She do kind of like, I don't know. It gives confused. But yeah, that's just me being honest. So I'm not going where Joseline was going. Joseline was just going off on the chick or something like that. But I kind of see where she was going with it. She was like, girl, like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Are you happy? Are you sad? Like, you want to be here? You funny looking? Like, what you doing? What you doing with your face? Fix your face. I said, damn. Joseline was tripping, y'all. But yeah, so she said you got one. She said you got one more. Like, she wanted to kick her off the show, period, too. I said, damn. So she was kicked. But it was weird though, because like I said, Jayne Doe, Miss Kanaya, and Plea Baby gotta go. So I was just like, why are you kicking off these girls? You know, but then again, if y'all ain't noticed, all right, outside of maybe Hottest Flame, Miss Natural don't count because she was sick, so she had to go. Outside of the Hottest Flame, she was talking about kicking out the girls that pretty much would stand up to her. Neek, right? Egypt, right? So there you go with that situation. But yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy, y'all. That was crazy. And she said who's not going anywhere, like who's like not up for elimination at all, is Danny, Drea, and Oceans, aka her lapdogs. Y'all do what y'all will with that information. That is just so obvious.
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
Fuck out of here, man. All that bullshit.
Yeah, she called her. Yeah, she called her Shrek. She was like, she gonna eat you guys up. She's an ogre. She's Shrek. She's Shrek. But nope, I don't. Nope. I don't want y'all going against Joseline. Y'all the same ones that was talking about. Y'all the same ones that was talking about she run her show better. Them girls don't try Joseline like Natalie. Like, no. Don't switch up on Joseline now. This is the same reason y'all like Joseline. The reason that y'all watch Joseline. The way she be talking to them girls. The way she handle these women. You know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. So, Y'all said Natalie need to do the same thing, okay? The episode was called Bye Shrek. Oh, I didn't even realize that. That's funny. Any food. We got some more. I believe this is when she kicked out Neek and this one she kicked out Neek. Fair use. All right, shout out to Zeus. Fair use.
Please.
Other way, Neek. Other way.
No.
Get her out of here. And she can go home.
I do like that she got them hoes in check to a certain extent though, because it's funny to see the dynamic of how they move. You know what I mean? Like Erica, some of them girls are like, oh wow, damn. She kicked off Neek off the show, who we thought is her favorite. She's the best dancer. You know what I mean? Seemed like her and Joseline had, a cool relationship. Damn, if she kicked off Neek, I'm definitely getting kicked off. So I kind of like, if you look at Erica mannerisms, even Chinks, Dez, like they like, oh, whoa, this is different. This is different. And then I remember T Love after, because she close with Egypt. After she went off and kicked off Egypt, T Love was like, I don't like that ish. But she didn't say that to her face. She said that in the confessionals. Okay.
Because I needed to prove to Neek this point. You will shut the when I say shut up. You will follow the rules when I say follow the rules. You will act accordingly to my vision. You will do what I say. If not, there's the door, and don't let it hit you on your flat funky when you walk out of here. Anybody else want to walk away with Neek?
Joseline eliminates Neek. Are we serious right now?
Y'all, you know what's funny too? When she was going off on Lex, right? Lexi Gold. Joseline was like, you see the way she looking at me? You see her face? Was she talking about Egypt or Lexi at the time? Because she was talking about both of their face. And she was like, you see their face? Ricardo was like, nah, I'm just focused on the dance, girl. I'm just focused on them dance. I ain't really paying attention now. I'm sorry. All right. And then when she was going off on Lexi, right? Ricardo said, just don't look at her. Don't look at her. Just dance. Don't look at her. Don't look at her. Lexi was like, what? Like, I didn't do nothing. What'd I do? Like, what the?
You're not making any sense, bro.
She was like, what up, bruh? I ain't gonna lie, this show crazy, y'all. But y'all love Joseline, so I'm just saying. Y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all don't like Natalie, y'all don't like Joseline. It's crazy because they're on two different ends of the spectrum. So what do y'all want? You want somebody that run a tight ship, or you want somebody to let things slide? You know what I mean? But anyways, we got some more. I think this is when Natalie was going off on them. Like, y'all, she was talking about y'all ugly, y'all dusty, y'all dirty, y'all broke. Y'all ain't got no property. Y'all ain't got no intellectual property, no LLCs. You know what I mean? Y'all don't own no house. Bro, I said, damn. Tell me how you really feel.
Wait. Let me think.
Y'all, she was going off on these girls. Like, it was crazy. Check this out. Fair use.
Fight y'all. You know why? Y'all say to me. I would never fight none of y'all. Y'all nothing to me. Y'all broke. Y'all don't own a house. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own no land. Y'all don't own no intellectual property. Y'all don't own no music. There's nothing y'all own. Why would I get in the field with shot bummy? Y'all keep disrespecting me, talking to me any type of way. Y'all got me up. I don't give all y'all sleep tonight. I start again tomorrow. I'm going to deal with the girls that are down for the cabaret, that are not going to disrespect me, that are going to be there for the cabaret. And if I feel like you got an attitude and you're disrespectful and you don't know how to shut up, I don't want you around.
Y'all said y'all want a boss though, right? I'm just saying. I'm enjoying the show regardless. Joseline crazy. She's unhinged. And these hoes is just willing to deal with anything. You know what I mean? Just to be on TV or a little bit of fame. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest, right? But it's just funny when we hear the dynamic, between her and Natalie and how people say she need to be more like Joseline. She mad, this and that. So when she do try to be more like Joseline, y'all ridicule her and drag her. But look what Joseline be doing. And I've seen some people say they don't like the way Joseline. So I'm like, okay, but y'all don't like the way Natalie runs stuff either. So what y'all want? You know what I mean? Yeah, tell us how you really feel. It was crazy. Yeah. You said she breaking them down and depend on her. Exactly. Because these girls do not be booked like that outside of just like the baddies. The baddies outside of baddies still be booked, still be doing stuff. You know what I mean? She be hating on these girls. But yeah, she was, yo, I ain't gonna lie, she was going off. I said, wait.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Hold up. What is this shit?
Time to fight. If I was Egypt, well, Joseline made sure those security got her up out of there because she was crashing out. Egypt wanted that smoke.
God forgive me for my sins, because I'm about to do this bitch in.
She was like, I'd never fight you. Yeah, because some of these girls will knock you upside your damn head. Joseline ain't like that. She not.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
Any food. So Joseline asked, who do they think should be sent home? Because this was another elimination. Oceans, who I actually have to agree with, said G Baby need to be sent home. Plea Baby. And I wholeheartedly agree. Jayne Doe too. You know what I mean? So Oceans called her out. She still didn't want to fight. She made her fight. Okay? Fair use.
I'm a she get out of here. This ain't for her.
Whatever.
This ain't for her.
You're entitled to your
And then you
opinion.
saw me put her on the floor and fast to the
She didn't
hospital.
put me on
I'm
the floor.
injured.
I grabbed her hand and I dropped my body weight.
Little Oceans to the hospital. Imagine that. Imagine that.
This ain't nobody to the hospital.
You want to go again to prove it? Or are you going to shut up?
No, I'm not never gonna shut
Okay,
up.
let's go.
Don't try.
Come on. You want me
I'm not fighting this.
She gotta go, Jocelyn. She don't need to scare in the cabaret. All you do is pop your fucking gum since you've been here. That's why I put my
She's so damn scared. You see I see what Joseline talking about though, y'all. Look at Lex. Look at Lexi go. Look at Rosa Parks. Is she scared? Is she mad? Is she confused? You don't know. Her face is, Joseline went overboard, but I understand. She said, "Why you look like that? Why you look like that? Like, fix your face. What's wrong with you?" So I get it, y'all. My bad. I don't know how to explain it. I thought it was self-explanatory. Like, girl, you good? I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what she looked like right now. Confused, nervous, mad, sad. She like, girl, I don't know what's wrong with you. Yeah. Oceans is built bad. Community pool looks horrible. Puddle looks horrible. Yeah. But Plea Baby gotta go. She's a nice looking woman. Even though I think she be doing too much with the makeup, you can tell she's a nice looking woman. This not for her though. She's scary as hell. All right, and how you scared of oceans? Anyways.
Be here respecting y'all. I can't be here respecting y'all. And I got every single one of y'all. Stop.
Security didn't let Oceans do what she did to her last time. So she didn't really put belt to add the way she did last time. But I mean, it wasn't even no competition. Like, she was just knocking G Baby upside her damn head. But there was that. This cast was trash, y'all. Why do they look? That's what I'm be saying. Like, that's why they need to hire Great T News. Okay, cut the check. Y'all like to pay. Now, I'm not asking for $1 million, but what we gonna do is actually do the research, right? Actually screen these people to see if they're a fit for these shows. That's why we have assumptions, right? Or it's hard not to at least think about the allegations that Zeus have, because it's like, okay, what are y'all actually doing if these hoes that y'all keep choosing don't want to do what's going on the show? When we clearly see auditions with girls that's has some personality and willing to fight. So I'm like, but you cast people that don't want to fight or don't have any personality. It's weird. You know, it's just suspicious. It's just like, okay, what are y'all doing?
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Cut the check. Because like I said, y'all keep picking these chicks that think they're bigger than the program. See multiple seasons of the same stuff going on, but come on the season and say, you know what, I'm going to be a little different. I'm not going to fight. Well, this is Zeus. They fight on all of the shows. I don't want to do that. What? Why are you here? To dance. They don't dance on this stupid ass show. You need to go on America Got Talent. America's Best Dance Crew. Whatever show they got now, y'all. I don't know. It's just funny to me. It's just funny to me. Anywho, so Oceans put belt to add on G Baby. Then she called out Jane Doe. Oh no, I think Sky. Sky was being real messy. Okay. Sky was being real messy, even though okay, it's a weird situation. Oceans knocked Sky in the back of her damn head when they jumped her, right? But apparently, allegedly, she don't know that, but she been hanging out with the girls, which is stupid, right? Why are you hanging out with the girls that jumped you anyways and wanted to jump you, right? It's stupid. So she's kind of going against the girls that didn't jump in for her and hanging out with the girls that jumped her. Anyways, it makes no sense, huh? I know y'all trying to make it make sense. So she was messy and threw Jane Doe under the bus and was like, oh, girl, you doing all this talking, but you ain't helping nobody. You ain't fighting. I did help. I just, I was breaking it up. And then she was like, well, you was talking trash about Oceans, about doing this, doing all this jumping and stuff. Yeah, it was. So Oceans was like, what's up? She was like, I don't want to fight you because I'm going to look like a bully. So Andrea, crazy self, took the fade for her. And this is what happened. I'm so disappointed in Chinks. Y'all, look at her. All right, with her thick ass. All right, she just tired, out of shape, not dancing. You know what I mean? It's just hard. I'm so disappointed, y'all. I am so disappointed in Chinks. All right, now let me look at her real quick so I can change my mind. Hold on. All right, because that's a distraction. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I had to be reminded why I liked her. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
I'ma eat it. Ah! Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Woo. That's what we call cold oatmeal. Lord have mercy. She can have my social security number. Hey, Isaiah. She still gotta go though, y'all. She still gotta go. She act like she don't want to be there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what are you doing?
You disappointed me. You disappointed me.
Anyways, let's fair use.
Yeah, for Oceans, I don't get it. Is it because I look like an easy target or something? Because y'all think I can't dance or something? Like, nah, leave alone, y'all. Stop talking about me before I get violent, I look like a bully in the
You ain't gonna have to touch her.
I understand because I'm
gonna start looking like a real bully in a second. I promise you that.
Catch that face.
So you wanna get up there? So what really ticked me off was when Ocean said, I feel like I'm gonna look like a bully if I fight her. I felt like that was my cue to go get her. Because it's like, that's my girlfriend. Why is you playing with my you gotta get in the field.
Don't pull my hair.
Hey,
I'm saying my hair.
Your hair,
Don't pull
man.
my
What you
hair.
talking about? What you gonna catch that face for?
Don't say it.
Now we got to see the whole fight because the way it ended, the episode ended just like that, y'all, right? So when it ended like that, it looked like Jane Doe was putting belt to ass. But when they show the preview of the next episode, it looked like Andrea was putting belt to ass. So we gonna have to see what happened. She crazy though. She was like, she said she's like a mental patient, and she's 51, which makes sense, y'all. She claims she a witch and stuff. Andrea Voodoo is crazy. That's why I call her witchcraft, right? But she said when she gets arrested by the police, she said she gets thrown into the psych ward, not jail. And I said, what?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
Bitch, I'm scared. Where's the door?
Man, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. But yeah, she's a Looney Tune. She crazy. Okay. You said wasn't Puddles just knocking you upside the head, Miss Girl? Who you talking about? Oh no, you thinking of Danny. You thinking of Danny. I know they both got the skinny frames. They both damn near act the same. They weird. They're both lap dogs for Joseline, so I'm sure it's very easy to get them mixed up. If you do not remember, it was Ocean's Andrea bust what's the name nose, right? Danny, and then remember Ocean's came up and called out Danny and fought Danny. So it wasn't Andrea. It wasn't Andrea. Ocean's fought Danny, and Danny fought Andrea. Now the question is, yeah, Andrea, wasn't you just fighting Danny? How the hell y'all cool? Remember, they record the show in like 2 weeks, right? They don't take too long for this show, right? So maybe a few weeks. It's not as long as Baddies at all, right? But I know it's a couple weeks, so give or take. So just a couple days ago, they was just fighting, but they best friends all of a sudden. Okay. But any food, y'all didn't miss nothing. That was the episode. That was Jocelyn's Cabaret, California, episode 10, Jose's Brothel. Okay. Let's get into these internet reactions. Okay. Let's see what the internet has to say. All right, because the internet be interneting. I just really hope that they don't piss me off. Y'all know that the comments be irritating y'all. I'll be like, are y'all watching the same show?
If y'all think y'all can take me down, then let's over here. But I'm a clock and feel y'all hoes. I straight up. Don't make me fuck you up, girl.
Any food. It says, now Joseline, I haven't even clicked the episode and the title already got me crying. The alopecia survivor can't catch a break. Yeah, I didn't realize that it said by Shrek. I was not paying attention, y'all. That was so much shade. Like I said, Egypt had every right to crash out. I was on her side. And she knew to make sure security had to get in between them because Egypt would have got that.
God forgive me for my sins, because I'm about to do this bitch in.
My thing too, though, I had to add this, y'all. Jane Doe, Miss Kanaya, and G Baby talk the most and don't want to fight nobody. Bye.
If you're not gonna fight, shut your bitch ass up, bitch. And that's what it is.
I'm tired of seeing y'all bitches go back and forth with each other. Fight or shut the fuck up. Simple.
Okay. But yeah, so what else we got? They said, Oceans, baby, let's just stop.
Before I get fucking violent, I look like a real fucking bully in this fucking place.
You ain't gonna have to touch her.
I understand.
Yeah, bruh. Oceans, bruh. Remember what happened to her eye? Who did that? Hennessy? She just fighting people that don't want to fight and can't fight. Who Oceans beat up, y'all? I want to see Oceans versus Sky at the reunion, so Sky can really get that. Sky already kind of solidified. Technically, she's the best fighter if you want to go pound for pound. But Egypt, yeah. Egypt, man, woo! She was beating up Chinks, and Chinks bigger than her. It's just Egypt kind of like solid and stocky for her size, for her height. But if you want to go height wise, Chinks, nobody's, because Lexi is a big girl and she looks small to Chinks. You know what I mean? Chinks was like, of course I'm gonna be the last one. I'm carrying all this ad, and I'm like, yeah, you carrying all that ad, but girl, you better get your ass up them damn stairs. Ain't no excuses. She got every excuse in the book. All right. And I'll give her every excuse in the book too, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I just love Chink. So when she get brought up, she got me questioning my celibacy journey. Lord, that's the devil. I ain't gonna lie. That's the devil, y'all.
You ain't gonna understand everything. And everything ain't meant for you to understand.
Any food. It says Neek and Hottest Flame going home. Damn, girls are getting cut like crazy. This season is intense. Well, yeah, Egypt too. But why you say Hottest Flame like it wasn't like expected? All right, y'all let Ocean feel like she's somebody now. She thinks she own that, right? I don't understand why they're so scared of Joseline. That girl can't even fight, right? Well, they scared of Joseline because they go get sent home. They go get sent home. It's that simple. Ricardo, after every word Joseline says,
Yup.
Yeah, he's a yes man. Yup. He's definitely a yes man. He be acting like he didn't there scared of Joseline too. What? Miss Natural going again? Yeah, Miss Natural gone, y'all. So just in this one episode, Neek, Hottest Flame, Egypt, and Miss Natural all got sent home. That's 4 girls. I like that as opposed to baddies when we had hoes on the whole season that should have been sent home. There was no replacements. That was crazy. They need replacements for Joseline's Cabaret too. They said, what? Miss Natural going again? Damn, I wanted to see her dance in the cabaret. Nope. That's over with. Joseline Breeze, Danny. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this, y'all. Remember the hike, the challenge I told y'all that the girls did? Well, Danny won. And I think T Love got number 2. She got 2nd place. Danny is military. I did not know, ex-military. She was in the Army. Okay. So, she says she literally every morning she runs a mile. Just, you know what I mean? She stay in shape. T Love says she do the same thing too, but she wasn't in the military. But you can clearly tell T Love takes care of her body. I will say that. She's a dirty Q-tip head. She's hella annoying. Okay, I will say that. But we not about to act like that woman's body ain't T. I will give her that. Hold on. I said, whoa. Because she's so annoying, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? She's so annoying. You know how people personality can like override, you know what I mean? Their looks, right? And I said, whoa. And she was rocking a little wig. I said, hey.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I said, whoa. So yeah, she actually work out. Like she take care of herself. You know what I mean? She in the gym. You know what I mean? I said, T Lala. I said, T Lala look kind of good. All right, okay. The thighs match. Okay, like she worked hard for that body. All right. But anyways, yeah, Danny started crying, y'all. Danny won, and you would have thought she won the damn Super Bowl or the lottery or something. So they said Joseline breathes. Danny started, princess. Girl, shut up. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Danny annoying, but I understand. She's good for TV. But the crying is crazy.
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that? What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Man, it's crazy. You said running and smoking never works out. Trust me, I understand. Yeah, she said she run a mile while smoking a cigarette, which goes to show how good a shape she is. She crazy. She crazy, man. But yeah, you said Miss Natural sounded like me when I do my fake sick call outs from work. I'm reporting you. I'm calling HR right now. Yeah, I'm calling. I'm snitching. But yeah, she sounded bad. She was like, yeah. And then she started crying too. I said, oh my God. Any food. What else we got? Let's do this. Where was we at? How Sky is sitting in Kanaya's face after trying to jump her is crazy. Yeah, that was, bro, they all weird. I'm sorry, they all weird. Like, Sky lost me. I thought she was going to be the MVP. Well, that's most valuable baddie. What is it, y'all? MVC, most valuable cabaret girl. She's weird. Let's just call it out for what it is. How you hanging out and fighting for the hoes that jumped you? You know what I mean?
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
Just weird. They said these girls dumb as hell, letting Joseline talk to them how she does, how it ain't that much money in the world. Ish weird. Hear me out. I agree. But y'all hoes watch Joseline's Cabaret. Y'all hoes watch Love and Hip Hop. Jose is not going to switch up for none of y'all. Booty Butt Cheeks with her musty ass is not going to switch up for none of y'all. So y'all already know what y'all getting into. Same thing when they be talking about Natalie on Baddies. Y'all know Natalie at this point. Y'all know Natalie from BGC. She's always been a mean girl. She's always been the villain. She always talk crazy. She always pop her ish. Right? Same thing with Joseline. So y'all think y'all bigger than the program. Y'all think y'all special. Like I said, I got to get that clip from Players Club. I'm going to clip that from Bernie Mac, Dollar Bill. You're nothing. You're nothing. That's how they look at y'all. If she's kicking off Neek, right? And certain baddies, popular baddies not being brought back and stuff like on baddies, like, why do y'all think y'all special when y'all different? You're nothing. Okay? So why are y'all talking about, oh, I wouldn't let her say this or say that to me? And I'm like, well, yes, you will if you want to be on the show. You know? But anyways, any food, okay? Did Joseline call Egypt Shrek? Yeah, she been calling her Shrek. She was calling her Ogre. She like, Ogre. I know my girl Chinks is loving Joseline treating the F out of her ops back to back. Yeah, but she gonna be next. But I'm with it. I was laughing. But nobody is exempt. All right. And speaking of Chinks, y'all know I want Chinks, y'all. I don't care. I'm dragging it.
You's a freaky ass nigga. Fuck you mean? Get your freaky ass on. You know you freaky. On my dead grandma, and you can see me about it. Don't come over here with this, that freaky ass, sick ass shit, your little freaky ass.
And Joseline, why didn't you get rid of G Baby? Right. Because she liked G Baby. It's very suspicious. All right. Y'all know Joseline like girls too. We'll just leave it at that.
They're fucking
each other.
Allegedly. Joseline calling Egypt all types of ogres. Oh my God, why? If I gotta get the F on was a person, kudos to her. Yeah, she was like, yeah, I gotta go. I was overstimulated. Yeah, she was shocked. Girl. Next episode on Joseline's Cabaret, are they all jumping chinks? Yeah. Yup. Sky jumped in too. They jumped chinks, y'all. And I'm like, why?
Wait a minute, hold up.
Wait. Let me think.
They all jump chinks, y'all. So the way you did Hennessy, you doing Neek? Yup. She doing everybody like that. Nobody's bigger than the program. All right. Joseline do not care. Look how she talked to these girls. Joseline, go tell y'all. She don't care. Look. She says, speaking to grown-ass women this way is wild. Some of these ladies, if not all, are mothers. I wish you respect them more. Really? So look. Joseline don't care, y'all. Joseline says, I will never, ever, ever give y'all hold that satisfaction. Big bye. Go get your own show. Then run it how you like. Until then, bitch, shut your effing slut mouth. I will get a new hole every chance again. I will get all new holes every chance again. This has always been about Joseline's Cabaret, not you sluts. Get with the program or you're gone. Bye-bye. Oh!
Clock that tea, bitch.
Clock that T.
What I say? I said the same thing. All right. Yeah, I saw her rub Chink's booty at the rehearsal, and it was like a real caress. I was like,
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Like, what the hell? What the hell y'all got going on? Okay. Anyways, she said what she said.
You know why? Y'all say to me. I would never fight none of y'all.
Fair use.
Nothing to me. Y'all broke. Y'all don't know a house. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all don't own no land. Y'all don't own no intellectual property. Y'all don't own no music. There's nothing y'all own. Why would I get in the field with y'all bummy? Y'all keep disrespecting me, talking to me any type of way. Y'all got me up. I don't give all y'all sleep tonight. I start again tomorrow. I'm going to deal with the girls that are down for the cabaret, that are not going to disrespect me, that are going to be there for the cabaret. And if I feel like you got an attitude and you're disrespectful and you don't know how to shut up, I don't want you around.
So Joseline says, I wish I can grow to speak to them better, but trust me, they will eat me, F my man, take my show, do my shows, be me, take my name, literally everything I worked for. Now, not all of them, but most of them. And unfortunately for them, that will never happen. Damn. In a way, she kind of right though, y'all. What I'm just saying is, it is a dog-eat-dog world. And when you show weakness, when you show that you're vulnerable, right? People take advantage of that. So she'll just do the opposite. She just like, you know what I mean? She's like a drill sergeant. Ain't no cool, we ain't friends, ho. I'm the boss. I'm the master. Shut your ass up and dance. You know what I mean? So I get it. All right. Do she be doing too much, going overboard? Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. So she basically not giving these chicks to stay around long or nothing like that. You ain't about to F her man, right? You know, they think they bigger than the program. They can have their own show. Look what Natalie dealing with. Y'all the same people that say that y'all don't like the way Joseline going off on these hoes, but y'all like Natalie. You know what I mean? But y'all judge Natalie for letting Roller talk to her crazy, DTB, all of these other chicks, right? So y'all got to pick and choose because ain't no balance. There's nobody in the middle. You either get Joseline. There's two different type of PIMPs, madams. There's Gorilla, right? Where they hands-on, they crazy, violent, or it's the ones that's more manipulative with the game and the slick talking, you know what I mean? That's kind of like Natalie game. You know what I mean? So y'all got to pick and choose. All right? Like, what y'all talking about? So we ain't going to see what's going on Baddies with Natalie because Joseline about to cut that off. You talking back to her. You're looking at her crazy. She feel like you think you bigger than the program. You trying to do your own thing. You trying to outshine her. Oh, you got to go. You got to go. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get it. Is she crazy? Yes. Insane. I can't rock with it, but I understand.
Like, I'm a real psycho crazy bitch. Like, I go dumb.
I still think it's all weird. Don't get it twisted.
Got it. Noted. You're a weird bitch.
I don't see why they come on these shows and thinking they gonna be any different. I think they stupid.
What the fuck is wrong with you niggas?
But they get it in the paint. I will say that. I've been entertained. It's just funny to me that y'all pushed this show on me like it was so much better and had a bigger plot and this and that. Man, this is Joseline's Baddies. This is literally just Joseline's Baddies. So I'm enjoying it. They get in the paint.
Oh!
We don't need no lights, camera, action. Bitch, we can get fades. Next.
Last note real quick. I had to bring this up too. Hottest Flame was talking trash in her confessional, even though she was quiet on the show. Talking about Oceans, you didn't do nothing and come to the ring and this. But girl, shut your ass up. You never got your leg back. Shut up.
My opinion, get your lick back. You ain't gotta go sitting up here talking and all that, none of that. Get your lick back.
And remember, y'all, she's a wrestler. So we got the perfect one for her, okay?
Shut up, bitch.
Any food, I'll keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated.